You know, what's really especially sad about these Olympia neighborhoods is that the people that are living in them, none of them are from here. And you get the occasional kind of rich yuppie that fixes up the place, but they do let the places go. And they did just really come and take over. I remember it. It was Greeners in the 80s. And they came in, and they all voted Democrat. They all voted for just outright communists to come in. And, I was just, once again, here are these giant windows to nowhere, places I'm not even allowed to know what is on that floor, much less what it is for. And I keep wanting to show you the drop-dead lobby with the, the Art Deco totem pole and all that great stuff, the Bill Gates thing, because it's unreal. Just to think about if you wanted to go to Department of Motor Vehicles, you're going to sit in a plastic chair for hours. And yet, if you're going to risk management, there are chairs there, sofas there, rotunda with not a soul in it. I know that because I've been in there. And I'm going to try to see if I can get a way to go in and just even film only the lobby. Because why are we making people scrunch into cheap, disgusting chairs at Department of Motor Vehicles when we can have a giant, gargantuan lobby in here? Let me see if I can just go and just get a quick shot for everybody here. The other day I saw a guy who looked like Christoph just really doing the median in the very middle of that driveway, right? I don't even see that at the top hotels in Vegas. And yet they've got it here. So here's this kind of giant lobby. It's just huge. There's not a soul in it. The few times that I've come here, the person looks so shocked that there's someone here. This is a private, corporation in their eyes, their own little kingdom, just like up there. I don't know if that still is. It used to be the Attorney General's office. Another kind of new building has gone up since then. I see kind of Department of Natural DNR kind of stuff. But I had published a book called Nestucca. I had a publishing company years ago, and it was about oil spills, and it even got in the library of the Science Library in New York. It did really well, and it's known as the #1 book. I always laugh about this, that they've got they've got signs around. They even have a thermometer outside to let them know what temperature it is. It's like, wow, they don't do that anywhere else in the state. But it's like, in case the state workers get confused, we'll just we'll paint something, we'll spend thousands of dollars to paint something. Lord knows what this is going to be. Lord only knows what this is going to be. But it's, once again, another encroachment. It's certainly nothing that looks like it's any fun around here. Wow. I feel like I've got to go to Mount Rainier or something and give people less bleak videos than what we're seeing. But it is interesting how, the Department of Motor Vehicles here is such a nightmare. I drive very far and wide. I'll spend 4 hours driving to a small town before going to the one in Olympia, because you can wait there for 5-6 hours. There's huge lines all the time. People are put in little orange chairs, almost as if they're in jail, or just something really weird. And then what occurs is that you see these giant drop-dead lobbies in places where people are not allowed to be. I've only been allowed to be in those lobbies because I was waiting for, a requested form. That's been the only reason why. And they really get upset about it. And, I guess we're in the land of swampdom. I guess it's time for me to go make the little video of all the people that are making the big money out there. Our little refugee contractors from all points around. Take good care.